If you're looking to get out there, like I mean way out there, but not too far out, I've got the perfect neighborhood for you. Custom builder on Acre Plus lots starting in the 700s. Here we go. Hey, I'm Scott Baxter, your local Dallas realtor. Welcome back to my channel. If you're thinking about relocating to Dallas, Texas, and you just don't want to be in the city, you really got to pay attention to my channel and what I do, because I love the country feel. And when I do the country feel sort of lots, they're always about 1 to 5 acres. Now this neighborhood is called Capitol Hill. It's in Van Alstyne, Texas, which is just 10 minutes away from Anna, Texas. And this is a custom builder. You can either build on their lots here, and they have about 25 lots left, all the way up to almost 2 acres right now. And there's no HOA. I know that means a lot to you. On some of you people out there, you're like, I do not want an HOA no matter what. I want to move away from my HOA. And so this is the neighborhood for you. This is like literally 10 minutes of country roads to Anna, Texas. This is in the sweet spot of North Dallas, Texas, in my opinion. I love those country roads, and I'm sure some of you do too. And if that's why you're watching, boy, we got a special treat for you today. We have a custom builder. This is gonna be a farmhouse style custom. Love that black color with the wood, the cedar wood looking. Oh, on the posts, oh man, I just love it. It just pops really nice. You can even look over at this house. This is the same exact house that they built across the street with different colors. And it's 5,278 square feet, 4 bedroom, 3 bath. And man, this has a secret room as well. You can build a pool. They're actually building a pool in the back right now. You can also build a side garage if you want. Side garage. You know me and side garages, me and food cabinets, me and side garages, we have a special bond. I love to build those extra little spaces where you can just keep your cars, your toys, your boat, and not have anybody worry. But even though this is not an HOA, this is going to be just super, super clean, super nice build this way. Tax rate, 1.48%. You really can't beat that. This is in Van Alstyne ISD. Van Alstyne's just above Anna, Texas. So it's not too far away from everything. It's gonna be a little bit further out, but man, are you gonna feel that country feel. And there's nothing like that country feel, I gotta tell you. Let's go in and take a look at this house. This one is such a beauty. And these guys do a couple other neighborhoods as well, a couple in Princeton and a couple in Nevada, Texas, which is on the east side. And we can go over there as well and check that out. But we'll start here, right in Van Alstyne. Here we go, you're gonna love this one. All right, this model home's called the Rushmore. It's 4 bedrooms, 3.2 baths, that means 2 half baths. This has a 4-car garage. Man, and don't forget to stick around to the end, because we have a secret room I'm gonna show you, which is giant. It's a giant secret room. My goodness, this has the most amazing upstairs. All right, as soon as you come in, we have our office right to the left with shelving and a nice little fan for you. We're going straight into the living room. We've got the big, huge fan up top, and that just does those slow round and around and lots of air coming down. And you can see this brickwork going all the way up. This is beautiful brickwork, and I like how, this is exactly what I would do. I would take this TV and just make it match perfectly. Doesn't that TV match perfectly? Got a big old hearth right here and gas fireplace. Big windows. So what comes with this house? First of all, you can get this house for about 1.22. That's where it starts at. And then you kind of add on. They've had clients add on up to $400,000. They've had clients add on to up to about $10,000. So it's up to you how big you want to go. But the engineered hardwood floor is gonna come with the house. Also, sliding glass doors. These are usually a $15,000 upgrade. Sliding glass doors, this is gonna be white, but this is gonna be coming with the house. Now we have a waterfall island here. This is an upgrade, but the double island comes with it. So do the cabinets. The lights, you'd have to, this would be an upgrade, but it just depends how much you want to go through everything. Beautiful sink. I like the sinks with the stainless steel, and you have like these little things that can go. 2. Never seen 2 before. This is new. I think this might be a new thing. 6-burner gas stove here. And then we're gonna have a, what do we got back here? A little food storage closet. You know me and food storage closets? Pretty small, but look over here. I think this might make up for it. This is gonna be another food storage closet with a fridge and a freezer. I mean, all right, this is, this might be bigger than the Windsor home one I did on Acre lots. Hey, while we're in the middle of this tour, just click like and subscribe. It'll put you in the know for all of my new videos, okay? And then if you want to build in here, my number is 945-244-0342, or you can get a hold of me at scott.baxter@exprealty.com. Hit me up. We'll find out exactly what you want to build, what neighborhood you want to be in. You might want to be in this neighborhood. This is a great neighborhood. Let's go back to the house. So the mudroom's gonna come with it as well. I know we're kind of rolling into the garage here. Hey, there's a garage. Look at this beautiful garage floor. And 4-car garage out here. 2 here, 2 here. Just beautiful. Going back over here, we have bathroom right here. And this goes out to your patio, and we have a pool being built back there. This house is actually being built for a client right now. They sold this one and they're finishing it out for the client. Here's your dining room table right in front of the windows, and you can see this covered patio area. That covered patio area comes with it. It's not gonna be any more expensive. These big beams on the covered patio, let's go out here real quick. These big cedar beams, these are gonna be an upgrade, but the covered patio does go this far out. Fireplace comes with it as well. And another TV out here. This is beautiful. I mean, it's still under construction a little bit, but you can see back here, you got a lot of yard going back there. See that? See that shed way back there? And then they're building a little bit of a little side little house here, which is pretty cool. All right, we have a little bar area right here. Perfect little serving station right here. And we have a sink. We have a little fridge for drinks right here, and storage right next to your fridge over here. All right, is this enough space for you? This is a lot of space. Hey, stick around because we're about to go upstairs, and upstairs is pretty crazy. But before we go upstairs, we're gonna head into the primary bedroom. Look at this primary bedroom. This is amazing. This is usually the size of a primary bedroom. It stops right here. You have this whole other sitting area that overlooks your pool and everything out there. That is amazing. And you even have a ladder here. You just want to do some ladder steps in the morning. Go up that ladder, get your exercise, do the leg day. I don't know. I think that's just for design. But this is a beautiful, wow. Have you ever seen a ceiling as high as this? Wow. In a primary bedroom. I haven't seen a ceiling as high as this in a primary bedroom before. Wow. I'm impressed. This is a good build. All right. Look at this tile work in here. So high end. I love it. Looks like marble. Got his and her vanities. Have a soaker tub here. Giant shower with 2 shower heads. And we have the closets of all closets. This is amazing. Look how big this is with the windows going out to the front. Of course, you can put your shade on here for changing and stuff like that, but really big closet. I'm really digging this. You have your waterfall here, and then you have your 2 shower heads, and that's really cool. Here we go. We're going into the laundry room right off the primary bedroom's closet and bathroom, which a lot of custom builders do these days. And sink, man, got lots of room in here. And place to put on your shoes right here. All right, that's downstairs. I told you to wait around. We're upstairs, here we go. Now I got my kid filming me here. Brody, what'd you think of the up here? Was this cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brody really liked this up here. He's like, can we move here, Dad? This is the game room. I mean, I like this light. Wow. That's a really cool light. It got TV right there, TV right there, TV right here. I mean, talk about pimping it out. I mean, this is crazy. Look how big this room is. This room is like the size of some department stores. And here we go, right here. You have everything you need for up here in the game room. Ready to go in the movie room? Let's go. All right, I don't know who the actual builder's guy's name is that puts everything in these homes, but I'm a fan. I have been waiting for somebody to put a TV this big in a movie room. This is what it needs to be. This is big. It's like 6 feet across. And this, look at this couch. They just really did it right. Oh my gosh, I never want to get up. Oh, that is amazing. Imagine watching movies on that. And look at all this room right here. Seating right here for that. You can even go bigger in the screens. I don't even know if they make screens bigger. They make screens bigger than that, Brody? He doesn't know. All right, I'm gonna show you the secret room in just a minute. But before we go to the secret room, I need to show you the real rooms. Now, this room has its own bathroom and walk-in closet. Man, this house just has it all. Here's the bathroom. Here's the walk-in closet over this way. Plenty of room in here. That's bedroom 1 upstairs. Lots of window light coming in. Let's go on the other side of the house here. And you're gonna have all these railings looking down into this giant living space. Giant open area here. Windows everywhere. Looks like we have 2 more bedrooms here. This bedroom has its own closet. This one's a little bit smaller than the other ones, I would say. And a study desk. Can't forget the study desk, they all have these. This room right here, study desk. So I would say your 2 younger kids would get this. Probably your older one would get the other one. And here's the bathroom that they share. 2 sinks, 2 bedrooms. We're good to go. All right, you ready to go to this secret room that I tell you about? You've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Let's go. Some people do like the man cave in here. Some people, you can have them finish this out. This room comes unfinished in the house, by the way. You stuck around this long, don't forget to subscribe because I always show you the cool stuff, right? All right, secret room. Look at this. Talk about a bunch of unused space. Now, these guys are gonna finish this out as a kid's game room, but look at all this. Even up there, there's tons of, you could put a ladder. You could even put a ladder and have more secret space up there. Talk about the ultimate hiding spot. But man, look at this whole room. This comes unfinished. You can turn it into whatever you want. This is ridiculous. This is amazing. I wanna go ahead and say that this house starts at 1.22. Look at what you're getting for that. You're getting an acre, almost 2 acres. Just depends. The base price is 1.22. If you don't go on balls to the wall and go off crazy, you're gonna be, under 1.3. And that is gonna be unfinished for that, but you can finish that out later if you wanted, but you're gonna have an acre or 2 of land. This giant 5,300 square foot house with these giant rooms. Of course, you wanna put that TV in right there, right? And the room to do whatever you want. And this is gonna be 10 minutes away from Anna. It's gonna be Van Alstyne. Van Alstyne's that new hot city that's coming up. Man, such a good time. Let's go out front and wrap this up. All right, thanks for joining me on that awesome custom builder starting at just 1.2 million. Can you believe you can get all that house for 1.22 million? And if you don't do very many upgrades, comes with a lot. I gotta tell you, it comes with a lot already. You have an acre of land, you'll have the most incredible house made by a custom builder. And you can even do these colors as long as it's right not next to this house. just down the street a little bit on an acre or two of land. And man, are you gonna be sitting pretty. Now, this is gonna be in the country, just right where some people wanna be, but it's only 10 minutes from the most main highway in Anna. Now, if you're looking for any stores, Anna's just down the street. Melissa has an HEB, that's 5 more minutes, so that's 15 minutes to an HEB. All right, so you're not too far away from everything. Van Alstyne School District is being praised as a really hot, awesome school district right now. A lot of people like that school district. And this is actually right in between Anna and Van Alstyne, but it's officially Van Alstyne. And it's just right on that line. And it's in this sweet spot of the country. Like Weston is super nice where people ride their bikes on the country roads. They get all their friends and ride their road bikes on the country roads and stop by Little Sis's Country Store in Weston, Texas. And that's just down the street here, you know, not too far, maybe 5-10 minutes away is Weston. And this is all land up here. Nothing's gotten caught up to this country land up here. And that's where the sweet spot is in North Texas. It's all coming this way, but it's gonna take a long time to get up here. It's gonna be at least a decade before it all catches up all the way up here. And if it does, you're gonna be on these acre lots, living your greatest lifestyle, raising your family here. Or if you're an empty nester, you're right here where it's nice and peaceful. You're away from Dallas, but you're close enough to Dallas. I mean, it really feels like you're way out in the country here. You're only 10 minutes away. It's really easy. All right, I'm Scott Baxter. That does it for this episode. Tell you what, I'm gonna go in the studio right now and I'm gonna show you all the builds. They have like 15 different builds you can do, and then you can customize those builds on those as well. So here we go to the studio. Here we go. Okay, in the studio, I'm gonna show you all about Van Alstyne and the builds here and where this is located. So let's start with the school district. Van Alstyne Independent School District is an overall niche grade of an A-, academics A-, teachers A. You know, it is a new community and newer school system. So it's like, you know, they're gonna have a little bit of speed bumps along the way. B- for diversity, B for college prep, C administration, C- for food. Hopefully, you know, with the whole food changes coming in the U.S. right now, maybe that'll change. Clubs and activities, C. Sports, C+. Resources and facilities, C-. I think as this school goes along, you'll see some better ratings on the C's. But overall niche grade for Van Alstyne Independent School District is an A-. Let's go look and see where Van Alstyne is on the map. Here's Dallas, way down here. If you go Dallas to McKinney is right here. And then goes to Melissa, and then Anna, and then Van Alstyne. But this is a major road right here, the 75. And that goes all the way up to Denison, Sherman, and goes all the way up to the lake right here. And that lake is called Lake Texoma. All right, so that's on the way up there, but as you can see, there's a lot of land. See all this land? See McKinney's coming up here. Here's McKinney, this is the new painted tree, McKinney. That's the really super popular one. But look at all the land that comes all the way up. How many years do you think it's gonna take to get all the way up here? And this is where it's at. Cope Homes, Capitol Hill Community. It's right here on acre lots. But as you can see, there's might be some acre lot communities right here, some older different homes, a lot of farmland. So you really feel like you're out in the country. But if you just go to Anna, here's Brookshire's. That's a good, really actually a really good grocery store. You can just head up here on the roads and it goes right up just some country roads. It's a 10-minute drive. So easy 10-minute drive just to Anna, to there. You have Buc-ee's down here. You're going to have an HEB down this way as well. And there you go. It's by Springs Weddings and Events. Looks like the Red Rooster Barn. And oh, that looks nice. What's this? This looks some eats. Oh. Looks like a restaurant. Red Rooster Barn. All right. Sugar Hill RV Resort. So, you know, not much going on out here. And I think I've been past this RV resort. It's not like single wides or anything. It's like these people come with their really expensive RVs, and if they want to visit Dallas, that's somewhere they can go. So I don't think it's going to be any people you don't want around. You know, I think they vet the people there. And anyways, that's where it's going to be located, right here. And up here is going to take a long time to get to, as far as like all the city and growth. So you're going to be out in the country for a long time. I don't think there's going to be any neighborhoods coming anytime soon out that way. So if you want your privacy, this is a really good neighborhood to get your privacy at. So homes for sale in Van Alstyne. Capitol Hill is what it's called. 2,039 square feet to 5,819 square feet. Homes from 715,900. Now, the official address is Anna, but they're going to have, and they just kind of figure it out as they go, I think. The official school is Van Alstyne. So, will it change the Van Alstyne address in the future? I would probably say so, but we'll see. Officially in Anna, though. I'm calling it Van Alstyne because it's right on the border, and you're in Van Alstyne ISD. So the Rushmore is the exact house that we visited. So they're building a Rushmore, and it's going to be available on August 1st, 2025. That price is $1.513 million, $625. And it's 4-bed, 3.2 baths, 5,819 square feet, 2 floors, and a 4-car garage. Now, we just saw this one, so I probably don't need to go in too deep here on it since we just saw this. Amy's going to be your person of contact there. Make sure you tell her that you're with Scott Baxter, that he told you all about it, so we can get me as your buyer's representative. So Ponderosa, this is another one that's going to be available at the beginning of August. If you're looking for another move-in ready home, this one's 4,293 square feet, 1.201 million, 200. 3-car garage, 4 bathrooms, 2 half bathrooms. I love these houses, man. Look at those. These are absolutely my favorite houses I've done ever on my channel, by the way. I really like these. Just amazing. My kid was like, can we move in? He wanted to move in. So it doesn't look like there's any indoor, but it has waterfall edges on the island, 48-inch stainless steel undermount workstation, over cabinets, above uppers with glass doors and kitchen. So a lot of different things coming on here, and you can come and walk it if you'd like. You know, it's framed at this point, so more than happy to walk it. If you're going to be here in June or July, especially in July, it'll be mostly finished. They'll just be kind of getting the details done on it, but that's available now. So if you really like this neighborhood, you really like those acre lots, and you like being a little bit further out like that, maybe you don't have to go in to, I don't know, if you go into Dallas, let's say you work from, there's Van Alstyne, let's choose a starting point. Let's go to the DFW airport. This is going to be a long drive. 50.4 miles, 46 minutes to the airport. Not as bad as I thought. So let's go. If you have to go to Richardson, Texas for work. Have some clients. Just got a job moving here for Richardson. 35 minutes. Now, does that road in the morning get a little more clogged up? Absolutely. So you add 15 minutes onto that at least. But there you go. You can do that. And let's say we'll put Plano. 31 minutes to Plano. So you see, it's from here, from Van Alstyne to Melissa, it's not that far. Not that far at all. Might take 10 minutes to Melissa, 15 minutes to McKinney. So it looks bigger on a map, I think, but it's really not that far. But it is a little bit further up. So if you have to commute every day, maybe. If you are able to be hybrid or work from home, man, this would be the sweet spot. I gotta tell you. All right, let's go back. So those are the two spec home available homes. Let's go into the map. Now, as you can see, this neighborhood's been very popular. One lot was 4.49 acres. I've seen these builds, and I'll show you. I'm sure I've shown you already with the B-roll. Lot 9 and lot 8, those are over 4 acres on the pond. As you can tell, those were going to be really popular right off the bat. So the ones left are the ones without red on them. The ones with red are reserved or sold, but they still have a lot of lots left, as you can see. And with acre property, you're going to be fine. And this is the model home right here in the corner. All right. Let's go to the floor plans. All right, here's the Eleanor. This is the starting point of the whole neighborhood from 715 900. Pretty simplified. 2,039 square feet, 2 cars, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1 half bath. Now they do have some different neighborhoods that you can build here. We'll go into that a little bit later. Let's go into the next one. The Reagan, 775 900. 2541 square feet, 2 cars, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. And Capitol Hill is 775 900. Kind of resets itself, doesn't it? The Lincoln, okay, there we go. The Lincoln, 2734 square feet. There we go. 3-car garage, it looks like. 1-story home. I think we'll do that from now on. The Jefferson from 960. That's beautiful. $3,355 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3 cars. And wow. Pretty much, if you see these different prices, these are going to be in different parts of DFW. But we're just kind of concentrating on Van Alstyne right now, aka Anna, right on the border there. And I wanted to go up there because that's a really nice sweet spot in Texas. All right, the Truman. Look at that. These really have that contemporary farmhouse feel, don't they? The Truman. That's 3,496 square feet. And it's going to be $1,017,900 starting price before you do all of your goodies. Some people only spend 15 grand. Some people spend 400,000. So it's up to you. But they do come with a lot. So if you want to just say, hey, I want to go as big as I can, I would go as big as you can. Just don't put massive amounts of design features in it. It already comes with the engineered hardwood floor. Already comes with 2 islands. Already comes with a lot of things. So I think you would be good to go just straight off the bat if you wanted to save a couple bucks on that back end. So $1,006,900. 3,766 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, 3 car garage. That's a good looking house too. You don't see a lot like these, a lot of houses that look like these in Texas. So you might be coming from another state going, oh, that kind of reminds me of my other state a little bit. Gonna get into a little bit bigger ones. The Ponderosa, 4,293 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 4 baths, 3 car garage. And Capitol Hills, 1,159,900. Beautiful. Got a little bit of allergies going on here. All that wind, man, that wind has been blowing everywhere. Okay, next is the Liberty. Looks like a 4-car garage there. That's nice. 26 square feet, 4 cars, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 1129 square feet on the garage, 1 half bath. Capitol Hill from 1,099,900. That's the Liberty. Devonshire. Ooh. Look at that baby. I have 2 little porch hangouts here. You know, that black roof with the black accents, that gets me every time. That is a nice looking house. Little game room there. Show you everything. 4,667 square feet. 1.205 is where we're starting at that one. The Denali, 5,087 square feet, 4 cars, 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 4.2 bathrooms. 2 is the half bath. Capitol Hills, 1.202,900. You're gonna have plenty of space in this one. That's upstairs. That was the Denali. The Manor. Ooh. Look at that. That's a good looking house. I really love it when they put the cedar here too. Man, you put black and then put some cedar beams and then put some cedar siding. I'm all in. Just take my money. Take my money. I think this might be the one where they have it in Nevada. I'm going to go out to Nevada and film that one too. 5,251 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2 half baths. So if you want to be on the east side of the lake in East Dallas, near Rockwall and stuff, if you want to be on here, you want to go, I want to build this one over in Nevada, but it's up to you. If you want to be on the north side above McKinney, so where you could just shop down to McKinney real quick. But if you want to be on the east side, Nevada, there's not much going on there right now. There's some neighborhoods going in, but seems to be a lot of kind of, this is my first house kind of builders out there, which I don't know. It kind of brings the value down a little bit in my opinion, but it's still a way to be on the east side. And Nevada's like, there's Rockwall, then there's Lavon, then if you head east from Lavon, that's Nevada, just right there. So this one's 1.243,900, and that is called the Manor. That's a good looking house. And then the Rushmore, we've already seen this one, 5,279 square feet, but they built the other one out, the Rushmore, at 58. So I know the whole video I've been saying 5,279, but then you see a 58, 100 square foot, and then you're like, oh, did they add to it? You know, there is a there's an unfinished room upstairs, and I bet that is going to be, when they finish that out, that's going to count towards the square footage of the house. And that unfinished room, so on the Rushmore, that unfinished room is right there up the top. That's going to always be left unfinished unless you have them. I'm guessing that's where the extra square footage comes in. Cool. All right. So their communities, Lexington Heights is in Nevada. I'm going to go over there real quick. Let's see. Lexington Heights, they have the Rushmore for 1.3, so it's a little bit cheaper. Available, the Manor. Okay. So they're going to have a Rushmore and a Manor available over that way. Now remember, there's no HOA here. I'll go over to that one in Nevada as well. And there's a couple in Princeton, just north of Princeton. And there's some in Farmersville. And they got some new ones coming in Lavon area, I believe, or close to there. Yeah, if you look, Nevada, Princeton, they're all in Nevada, these other ones. Van Alstyne. Van Alstyne's just completely north. Let's look at our communities. I'll show you this. So here's Capitol Hill, where we were at, okay? That's up in Van Alstyne, up there. See, it is closer to Van Alstyne. It says Anna, but, you know. Hidden Valley, 1 and 2. That's north of Princeton. Right there. Building there. Liberty Square, I think they're sold out. In Liberty Square. Sold out. Rollins Ranch, Farmersville, coming soon. Providence Point, Nevada. I think that's the one where I need to go and check out. Cobble Creek is coming soon in Nevada. Lexington Heights in Nevada. Okay, so there's 2 in Nevada. No, that's Farmersville, sorry. All right, here we go. So Providence Point and Lexington Heights in Nevada. Well, I'll just have to go film those 2 for you. I don't mind. Those are nice. Bear Creek is coming soon. That's in Farmersville. That says Farmersville. Dude, that's Lavon. Somebody's on drugs. Somebody smoked some meth before they got this. Farmersville's up here, man. Farmersville's not down here. Or unless that's Farmersville. What I really found I liked on this Capitol Hill, once I went up there, and I know Van Alstyne's the new hot spot. So is Anna. You know, first it was McKinney. McKinney started filling up, getting too expensive. So people went to Melissa. Melissa's just not that big. It's like here. And then there's Anna. And then Anna's been real popular. And now Van Alstyne's just the next part of the phase, right? But over here in Capitol Hill, it's just so nice out there. I really like those country roads and stuff. So that does it for the builds there. Kind of show you around the map there and see what's going on. Let's go to me and we'll be right back. All right, that wraps up the video for today. I hope you enjoyed that with me talking about the maps and everything at the very end. Hopefully you got a little bit more information. If you need more information than that, just get a hold of me, 945-244-0342 or scott.baxter@exprealty.com. Now, I've been saying in my videos, texavista.dallas@gmail.com. You can use that anytime you want. I'm just going forward. We're doing a little rebrand, so we're going to be using scott.baxter@exprealty.com. And if you see a rebrand, don't worry. It's still me. We're just changing the name a little bit, a little more SEO friendly, and going to really help you guys relocate to Dallas the proper way. Smooth, lots of information, all the information you can handle. And with me by your side, we can really make it happen and hopefully as less stress as possible. Now, this summer's heating up to be really popular right now with everybody moving. I'm getting a lot of clients calling, a lot of people wanting to move and get that move-in ready home. They want to get it taken care of this summer, whether it's a used home or a brand new build or a brand new move-in ready home. Just depends each family. Each family has their own little ways they like to do it. So whatever way you'd like to come into Dallas, just give me a call. We'll have a conversation, and I'm easygoing. I'll just, whatever way is the best for you guys, not the best for me, but the best for you guys. Whatever way is the best for you guys is the way we'll go and the way we'll tackle your whole search and getting that new home, your dream home in Dallas. Oh man, such a good city. I've lived in a lot of cities. Lived in Florida, Oregon, Washington, California. I've lived in Australia, New Zealand, Canada. I've lived in a bunch of different places and different big cities and stuff. And Dallas is by far my favorite city that I've ever lived in. And I don't see myself moving anytime soon from here. Beautiful city. And I love all the food here. Kind of has that cowboy culture, but it is a city, you know. Man, it just has the country if you want it. It has that city if you need it. You can choose. You can choose on a lot of different lifestyles you can have here and be in your own little bubble if you want, or if you can kind of go out. And man, Plano's the food capital, man. Every time I go by Plano, we always go out to Plano for really good foods. But you know, we live in Rockwall area. It's nice over here too, and we have some great restaurants over this way as well. I think you're going to find good food in all the major cities, but Dallas is no exception. So anyways, never stop chasing that dream home. I'm Scott Baxter, your local Dallas realtor. And if you want to check out another video, man, I do a lot of acre lots. Check another one out right here.